So today, we're diving into something that's probably frustrating a lot of you sports fans out there. ESPN's big new thing, ESPN Unlimited. It promised everything, all in one spot, but for millions, well, it's been delivering a whole lot of nothing.
So let me just ask you, is your ESPN subscription basically broken right now? Picture this, it's Saturday night. The WWE Royal Rumble is on. It's a massive event. You're already paying for ESPN through your cable or YouTube TV. You fire up the app to watch, and nothing. You're completely blocked. And you know what? For a whole lot of you, this isn't just some hypothetical, it's what's actually happening.
All right, so let's start at the beginning. What was ESPN's big all-access promise in the first place? What were you supposed to be getting? Okay, so the centerpiece of all this is ESPN Unlimited. This is supposed to be the new, top-of-the-line, all-inclusive tier of the ESPN app. The whole point was to make things simple, right? To finally bring everything ESPN has to offer under one single subscription. No more confusion. And their marketing? Oh, it was crystal clear. It was built on this really simple, really powerful slogan, all of ESPN, all in one place. I mean, that's a pretty straightforward promise to sports fans, isn't it? And when they said all, they really meant all. This wasn't some minor little update. We're talking about every single linear ESPN channel, all the live games and events that used to be exclusive to ESPN+, their whole library of original shows, and this is the big one for a lot of people, those premium live events like the Royal Rumble. So yeah, that was the promise. Pretty awesome, right? But now let's talk about the reality. And for a lot of people, that reality is that they're completely locked out. So why? Why are millions of paying customers being left out in the cold? Because for a huge chunk of the audience, this unlimited service has felt, well, anything but. It's been incredibly limited. It's the exact opposite of what they were sold. And look, we are not talking about a small little glitch affecting a few people. The number of households caught up in this is just staggering. We're looking at nearly 25 million pay TV subscribers who are affected by this right now. And to put that number into perspective for you, 25 million households, that's around 40%. 40%. That's almost half of all the pay TV homes in the entire United States. This isn't a small problem. It's a massive, widespread issue. So who exactly is getting the short end of the stick here? Well, according to the reporting, it's customers of two of the absolute biggest players in the game, Comcast Xfinity and YouTube TV. And this right here, this just perfectly captures the frustration, doesn't it? The promise was so simple. Your current TV package, the one you already pay for that includes ESPN, should automatically unlock ESPN Unlimited. Easy. But the reality for those 25 million homes, you open the app, you get a big access denied message, and then it asks you to pay an extra $29.99 a month for something you're supposed to already have. Ouch. So that, of course, leads to the billion-dollar question. What in the world is actually causing this mess? Now, I know what you're probably thinking. This has to be another one of those classic corporate stare-downs, right? A carriage dispute, a big fight over money, with us, the customer, stuck right in the middle. We've seen that movie 100 times. But here's the twist. According to the sources, that's not what's going on this time. This isn't about contracts or a fight over fees. Nope. This time, the problem is purely technical. So the root cause is being called technical hurdles. And when you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Imagine the sheer challenge of trying to connect and authenticate tens of millions of different cable accounts to a brand new streaming platform, all at the same time. It's like a massive digital plumbing project that has to get done right after these new long-term deals were signed. And for anyone wondering where the holdup is, well, a source familiar with what's going on says that ESPN's part of the work is done. They're ready to go. They're now just waiting on the providers, Comcast and YouTube TV, to finish up the integration on their end. Okay, so that brings us to the question that really matters for everyone stuck in this mess. When is this going to get fixed? Well, the answer really depends on who you get your TV from. If you're a Comcast Xfinity customer, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. A company rep confirmed that access should be coming in the coming weeks. But for you YouTube TV subscribers, unfortunately, the timeline is still just unknown. So for all you Comcast customers, let's just be super clear about what in the coming weeks means for this weekend. Yes, access is coming, but no, it will not be ready in time for you to watch this Saturday's Royal Rumble as part of your subscription. So with that reality check,
If you're one of the millions affected and you absolutely have to watch the big event this weekend, what are your options right now? What can you actually do?
Well, the reporting really boils it down to 3 choices, and none of them are exactly amazing. Option 1, you can just wait. The technical work will get done eventually. Option 2, you can forego it. Just skip the Royal Rumble and the other exclusive stuff for now. Or there's option 3. You can pay up. If you absolutely positively have to watch, you can go and subscribe directly to ESPN for that extra $29.99 a month.
And this whole mess kind of leaves us with a bigger question to chew on. As more and more of our favorite sports move from regular TV to these streaming-only platforms, is this what we should expect? Are these huge technical glitches and frustrating lockouts just the new growing pains we have to deal with in this new age of sports? It's definitely something we'll all be watching very closely.